Every second, trillions of cells inside your body work together in remarkable harmony. But what happens when just one cell stops following the rules? Today, we journey deep inside the human body to uncover how cancer can begin. Your body is made up of trillions of cells. Every day, billions of these cells grow, divide, perform specialized functions, and are replaced when they become old or damaged. This extraordinary process is carefully controlled by your DNA, the genetic instruction manual found inside nearly every cell. Most of the time, these instructions ensure that cells divide only when needed and stop when their job is done. This balance allows your body to repair tissues, heal injuries, and stay healthy throughout your life. But even the most sophisticated biological system isn't perfect. Occasionally, tiny mistakes can occur inside DNA. Most are repaired immediately, but when some escape repair, the story can begin to change. Every time a cell divides, it must copy more than 3 billion DNA building blocks with incredible accuracy. Most of the time, this process is nearly flawless. Your cells also contain sophisticated repair systems that constantly scan DNA for damage and fix mistakes before they cause problems. But sometimes a small change, called a mutation, can escape these repair systems. Mutations can happen naturally during cell division, or they can be caused by factors such as ultraviolet radiation from the sun, chemicals and tobacco smoke, certain infections, or exposure to other environmental hazards. Most mutations are harmless, but occasionally one affects genes that control how a cell grows and divides. One mutation is usually not enough to cause cancer, but over many years, additional changes can accumulate. Eventually, some cells may begin ignoring the signals that normally keep growth under control. In the next chapter, we'll discover how healthy cells lose these vital safeguards. Healthy cells don't divide whenever they want. They constantly receive signals telling them when to grow, when to pause, when to repair themselves, and even when to die if they're too damaged. Special genes known as tumor suppressor genes act like the body's safety brakes, while other genes encourage healthy growth only when needed. If enough mutations damage these control systems, a cell can begin ignoring these instructions. Instead of stopping, repairing itself, or dying, it continues dividing again and again. This uncontrolled growth is one of the earliest steps in the development of cancer. At first, this tiny cluster of abnormal cells may be too small to detect. But as they continue multiplying, they begin forming a mass that needs oxygen and nutrients to survive. In the next chapter, we'll see how a tumor grows and even builds its own blood supply. As abnormal cells continue dividing, they begin forming a small cluster known as a tumor. At first, this group of cells is tiny, far too small to be seen without a microscope. But like every living tissue in your body, these cells need oxygen and nutrients to survive. As the tumor grows, it sends chemical signals that encourage nearby blood vessels to grow toward it. This remarkable process, called angiogenesis, allows the tumor to receive the oxygen and nutrients it needs to continue growing. Scientists have spent decades studying this process because blocking it can be one way to help treat certain cancers. But your body doesn't simply allow abnormal cells to grow unchecked. Every day, your immune system patrols your body, searching for cells that don't belong. Next, we'll discover the remarkable battle between cancer cells and your immune system. Your immune system is constantly protecting you, not only from viruses and bacteria, but also from abnormal cells that develop inside your own body. Specialized immune cells, including natural killer cells and T cells, patrol your tissues looking for anything unusual. When they detect an abnormal cell, they can recognize it as a threat and destroy it before it has a chance to grow. In fact, scientists believe this happens far more often than most people realize. However, some cancer cells develop ways to hide from the immune system or even switch off the immune response, allowing them to survive and continue multiplying. If cancer cells escape the immune system, they may continue growing and eventually invade nearby tissues. In some cases, they can even break away and travel to distant parts of the body, a process known as metastasis. In the next chapter, we'll follow that journey and discover why metastasis is one of the greatest challenges in cancer treatment. Not all cancers spread, but when they do, the process is called metastasis. Some cancer cells develop the ability to break away from the original tumor, invade nearby tissue, and enter the bloodstream or the lymphatic system. These traveling cells can survive an extraordinary journey through the body before settling in a different organ, where they may begin forming a new tumor. This ability to spread makes many cancers much more difficult to treat, which is why detecting cancer early can be so important. For many cancers, finding the disease before it spreads can improve treatment options and outcomes. But how do doctors detect cancer, often before symptoms become severe? In the next chapter, we'll explore the remarkable technologies used to find cancer early. One of the most powerful tools against cancer is early detection. Many cancers can be found before they cause noticeable symptoms through recommended screening tests or routine medical evaluations, depending on the type of cancer and a person's age and risk factors. Doctors use advanced technologies such as medical imaging, laboratory tests, endoscopy, and biopsies to investigate suspicious findings. While no single test can detect every cancer, identifying cancer early often provides more treatment options and can improve outcomes for many people. Once cancer is diagnosed, doctors create a treatment plan based on the type of cancer, its stage, its location, and the patient's overall health. In the next chapter, we'll journey inside the body to see how modern cancer treatments work and how medicine is helping patients in remarkable new ways. Cancer treatment has advanced tremendously over the past few decades. Depending on the type of cancer, its stage, and the individual patient, doctors may recommend surgery, radiation therapy, chemotherapy, targeted therapy, immunotherapy, or a combination of these treatments. Each works differently. Some physically remove the tumor, others damage rapidly dividing cancer cells, while newer treatments help the immune system recognize and attack cancer more effectively. Today's treatments are becoming increasingly precise, aiming to destroy cancer cells while protecting as much healthy tissue as possible. Although not every cancer can be prevented, research has shown that some healthy lifestyle choices and participation in recommended screening programs can help reduce the risk of certain cancers or improve the chances of finding them early. Let's conclude our journey with what science tells us about reducing risk and protecting your health. Not every cancer can be prevented. Some cancers develop because of inherited genetic changes, aging, or factors we still don't fully understand. However, research has shown that healthy lifestyle choices can help reduce the risk of several types of cancer. Avoiding tobacco, protecting your skin from excessive ultraviolet radiation, maintaining a healthy weight, being physically active, limiting alcohol, eating a balanced diet, getting recommended vaccines such as HPV and hepatitis B when appropriate, and participating in recommended cancer screening programs can all play an important role. While these steps cannot guarantee prevention, they support overall health and may lower the risk of certain cancers. Cancer begins with changes inside a single cell, but it is far more complex than one simple cause. Throughout this journey, we've seen how healthy cells normally grow under strict genetic control, how DNA repair systems work tirelessly to fix damage, how the immune system helps eliminate abnormal cells, and how modern medicine continues to improve cancer detection and treatment. While not every cancer can be prevented, scientific research has transformed our understanding of this disease and continues to bring new hope every year. By staying informed, making healthy lifestyle choices, and participating in recommended screening when appropriate, we can all play a role in protecting our health. The human body is one of nature's greatest masterpieces, and science is helping us understand it more deeply every day. Thank you for joining us on this journey inside the human body. If you enjoyed this documentary, please subscribe to BodyScopeLabTV, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the incredible science inside you.